What's up, Cancer? Welcome to your June reading. Thank you guys so much for being here, for all of your love and your support. It means the world to me. I freaking appreciate you. We're going to see what's going on for you guys for the month of June. See what the vibes are like. See what you can expect. What might be playing out for the next month or so. If this reading helps or resonates, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the info is in the description box down below on how to book. And yeah, let's get into this reading for you, Cancer. Let's see what's happening for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of June. Happy early birthday to my June Cancerians. I hope you guys have a beautiful birthday season. And yeah, I can't believe we're already here. June. What? Since when? Huh? Anyways, it is what it is. And we have a stack. And lately, today, especially today, Spirit's just been really coming through with the stacks with my animal deck. But okay. So starting off, we have the wolf. We have the earthworm. We have the rabbit. And the peacock. Okay, so Cancer, June, you guys are leveling up. You're in the early stages of something, okay? You have the nerves. It's shown here you got some nerves, a little bit of anxiousness. Now, you don't look like it, okay? So if you are feeling nervous or anxious about something that you're beginning, that's something new, it could be your job, it could be a relationship, it could be some sort of it's something that's brand new. You're in the early stages of something, early bird gets the worm, you're feeling a little anxious, you're feeling a little out of your comfort zone, you feel a little raw, exposed, vulnerable, okay? That's totally normal, but on the outside, you don't appear to look that way. You actually look like you know it all. Like Mr. Know-It-All, Mrs. Know-It-All. Not in like a cocky way, so that's good. But like this in a humble way, in a respectful manner. But you're showing up here like you got it together. You know what you're doing. People look at you, you're like, damn, Cancer got their shit together. Cancer knows what they're doing. Cancer's got it all figured out. Man, woman with a plan. But yet you are like, I don't know what I'm doing. I feel like I'm a complete newbie at this. I don't know if this is the right path for me. I don't know if I'm good at what I'm doing. What if people judge me? What if people aren't liking me? What if all these worries and doubts that you're having? But that's going to fade away. That will definitely fade away. Give yourself a little bit of time. Cut yourself some slack. We have triple earth energy and then we have some air. So this is a sign of like really ground yourself, really root yourself, be patient, but also be flexible. And then we also have air out here, so this is kind of like trying to remain grounded, not letting these thoughts get too all over the place. So trying your best to not like feed into those negative beliefs and self-talk especially. But yeah, okay, so there's this vibe where you're starting something new and you're really good at it. You are really good at it, whatever this is. You got beginner's luck, you got the natural talent, you got the natural touch, so there's no reason why you should be doubting yourself. This is an important month where you do need to stay organized. You do need to stay on top of things, because if you're not organized, it can easily get overwhelming. You could easily lose track. There's something like you might be losing track of, or you're just feeling like there's so much on your plate and so much you got to sort through and prepare for, or, you know, you might I'm kind of getting a little bit of like a forgetful energy, just because the rabbit and the earthworm, it can be a little bit scattered, especially the rabbit. So it's like you might like just be mindful of like spreading yourself too thin, just needing to stay on top of things, needing to maybe make lists or just stay organized, like organization, y'all. So that you don't like forget things or misplace things or, you know, lose track of something. So keeping track of whatever you're needing to keep track of. Right? Even your money or spending or something like that. Just keep track of it all. Keep the receipts. Yeah, and then with the peacock out here, this can sometimes talk about like external influences. Maybe that's part of this reason why you're feeling nervous or you're feeling anxious, because there's just like a lot of pressure from people, from that just like society or the external world. And maybe there's like a lot of opinions or a lot of people trying to tell you what to do or convince you otherwise, or, you know, there's this thing where, not this thing, but peacocks, right? They're birds of beautiful, vibrant, colorful feathers. And it's just like they naturally draw a lot of attention. It's hard not to look. So it's just like you might be drawing in way more attention this month, good and bad, attention of all kinds. So it can easily get overwhelmed when it's attention that maybe you weren't prepared for, or it was attention that maybe, you know, maybe it's good attention, maybe it's bad attention, you know, but sometimes it feels like, especially if you're put on the spotlight and you weren't really prepared for it, or you're not really used to it, it can be a little nerve-wracking. But like maybe you're on taking some sort of stage, you're getting out there, you're being seen, or it's a little bit of nerves, but people can't tell it. That's the thing with confidence here, right? With the wolf. You're showing up confident here. People don't know if the confidence is real or fake. You're like, I'm scared shitless. It's just like, just fake it. Fake it till you make it. They won't know. They won't tell the difference. They wouldn't know. I won't tell them, Cancer. I won't expose you. It's fake. No, it's not. It's real. It's real. You have that within you. All right. So you might be trying to like talk yourself out of something because you're so like, you're worrying, or fish is at the bottom. There's like something that you could be flipping flopping about, or you're just not feeling the most confident in something. Let's get into the tarot. Oh, for a second I thought I wasn't recording. I was like, no, but we are. Okay, good. Just making sure. So I'm going to use the Mermaid deck for you guys. I'm feeling like we need this kind of watery vibe because we got a lot of earth and air. It's just like, where's the water at? Where's your element, Cancer? All right, so what's going on for Cancer for the month of June 2023? What do my Cancerians need to know, look out for, or be aware of? There's a high potential of something happening, or something that you are, whatever you're afraid of or afraid of not happening has the potential to really like grow or become something. Anyways, what's going on for Cancer in June 2023? What's going on for Cancer in the month of June? What do we got? Ace of Pentacles. I just got the chills. I literally just got the chills. I think I might just be a little bit cold, but anyways, the timing of it all, I could have gotten the chills 30 seconds ago. But Ace of Pentacles. So there's this beautiful opening of an opportunity, this gorgeous chest opening, the precious gems, jewels, gold, abundance. Like this is some sort of new start that is going to be very transformative for you, for your future, definitely your long-term future here, especially your money or your finances, or even like your physical health, or like your body, or like just something to do with the 3D. Okay, so this is something that is actually going to be like in your hands or like in your environment by the end of the month. So let's get a little bit more detail about this. What's going on for Cancer for June 2023? So something's materializing, something that maybe wasn't in physical form. It was maybe just in your mind, or just something you visualized or thought about or spoke about. It's now manifesting into the physical world. All right, now that it's here, you're almost like in like non-belief, or like disbelief. You're like, wait, what? Like you're in shock because part of you just had a hard time believing in it. Queen, oh my God, they gave me a they gave me a stack. I just got to tickle my throat. Queen of Pentacles with the Four of Cups. Also Temperance, Saggy energy. All right. Let's talk about this. Look, the Fool is at the bottom. Okay, Sag. Or not, Cancer. You got Sag placements. We also have Aries. So, yeah, there's been like a vibe where you feeling not the most optimistic about something, or more in like a pessimistic mode, right? Focusing perhaps on what you don't have, or what's not good enough, or you wish to be further or farther on your journey, on your path, and just anywhere but here and now. So this is a reminder for the month of June to be in the present, to really ground yourself and appreciate how far you've come. And just don't get lost in the past, and don't get lost in the future. Like this is a message to really just like being aware of all the blessings that do surround you. Okay, because this is a vibe where you might get kind of lost in the sauce. All right, we got a Queen of Pentacles though, which is a very, very nice, nurturing, giving energy. It's like maybe you feel like you've been giving to something or someone, and you feel like it's not being acknowledged or appreciated. There's something where you're feeling underappreciated or undervalued, or you're just kind of questioning, like, is it worth the effort that I've been putting in? All this energy, all this time, all this effort, all this love, all this consistency. Is this really worth it? Question mark. And you're wondering it, and you're kind of weighing it out. We have tempers out here. You're kind of feeling your way through this, and you're just trying to figure out what the next step is in this journey, where you want to be. This is a vibe where you do need to slow down and be more patient, and again, not be so rushing for the next big thing. This is kind of like tuning inwards, and working and co-creating with the universe too, right? The whole timing of things, the whole timing of events. Now at the bottom of the deck we have the Fool. We have the Six of Swords reversed. We have the Emperor and Justice. There's something that you could be returning to, Cancer. We have Aries coming out twice. So I kind of want to say something that began in Aries season or Pisces season with the moon. Pisces season and Aries. So Pisces and Aries right next to each other. So March, April, something around maybe the end of March. You're returning to something that could be for some of you. It doesn't have to be for everybody, but there is a vibe that's what's going on. Think back, okay? I don't know how this will apply for you, Cancer, but think back to where you were at the end of March, middle of March, beginning of April. Where were you then? How much has changed since, right? Because that's a fair amount of time since then. What has happened since? What have been the overlapping themes? What maybe you were thinking, oh, is that what's materializing? Something that you were planning way back then is now starting to materialize in its physical form now, because that's plenty of time for the seeds, the intentions to sprout. I'm just saying, I'm really feeling that vibe, okay? Because the Six of Swords reverse does talk about returning to something. There's this, familiar vibe. This can sometimes talk about returning to a person, a place, a thing, a mindset. You're looking back. There's something you're revisiting here, but you're revisiting it with like a new freshness. There's like this renewedness. There's like a new angle, a new perspective, a new way of being, a new way. Okay. And it seems things have changed, or like you're real. And that here we have that Emperor, similar vibes to the Wolf, where you are really in the driver's seat. You're in control, and you basically, like, if something didn't work out or something maybe fell through or something didn't go according to plan, it's like you have the opportunity to bring balance or like get the outcome that you want, like the win-win outcome, like where you get the good ending, right? All right, okay. You get to redo or retake almost like you're retaking a test, or maybe not a test. I don't see it like that, but it's more just like, okay, if let's say you were studying something and you passed, you did it, you passed, great, but you're like, I wish I could have done better. If I could have done that again, I would do this and that. Or if I had the opportunity to do that again, or if I ever went through a situation like that again in the future, I would handle it this way, that, or I would say this and that, or I would do this and that. If I had a chance to redo it, like if someone were to be like, okay, Cancer, if I gave you the opportunity to go back to 5 years old with the wisdom that you have now, would you take the opportunity to redo it all? You get a chance to redo something. Do you want to redo it? Do you want to try again? You want to go back there and make things right, or get a different outcome, because you have the possibility you get the chance to do that here. So however that applies for you, that's the way I'm reading this, y'all. So we're gonna go with it. Let's clarify. And that's where your intuition is coming through with the moon, Pisces season again, and the sun. Interesting. So eclipse energy too, y'all, which we were just in eclipse season, and the vibes are still playing out. It's dead. Like, it's not dead. It's obviously the intensity of the eclipses have kind of faded away. But these next few months is like major character development, major plot twists, storylines, characters involved. Maybe you got like you're like Cancer, you're like in season 6 and you got characters from season 2 coming back, as you're like, whoa, I haven't seen you since last season, or like a couple seasons ago. Where you been? So some of you, it's like there could be someone you're catching up with. My light just flashed. Take that maybe as confirmation. But yeah, so all right, let's let's do some clarifying. I don't even know where to begin with the clarifying. I'm gonna go with this deck for some reason. Let's look into this Ace of Pentacles, okay? Let's see what this opening, this offering, this new start could be connected to, or what is materializing here for Cancer. Something that you want, or you've been really trying to keep a positive attitude about. But again, it's like there's anxiousness involved. You're getting a little nervous about this. It's like, yeah, and even just looking back at these animal cards with the earthworm and the rabbit, which is like newbie energy, it's like newness, but yet you have the wisdom and the knowledge and the experience. You won't mess this up. Again, it's a new vibe, but yet you're not new to this. It's new, but yet it's not. Like, what is this? Okay, so tell me this Ace of Pentacles for Cancer. The Devil. Capricorn energy. Ace of Pentacles for Cancer. Page of Swords. Devil in the details. Devil in the details. So there is something you do need to keep your eyes peeled for or look out for, but I'm going to pull more cards on this. That Devil is kind of raising my eyebrows a little bit. I'm like, what is this Devil doing here? Seven of Pentacles reversed. Whoa, why are these cards hitting me? The Sun, Leo energy. And then what's this card? Strength, Leo energy, dude. Okay, so we have a lot of Leo popping through all of a sudden. Eight of Cups at the bottom. So let's see. Eight of Cups, the Moon, the Five of Cups, and the Five of Pentacles. Jeez, Cancer. So this is like, there is some sort of ending. I feel like this is past energy. Some sort of ending. You left something behind. You walked away from something. It was very emotional. There was loss involved. It could have been a loss, money, loss of a friend, a person, a love interest. There was some sort of loss here. There's a lot of things you had to get up and move away from, or take some space from, or take a break from. And let's see, is there anything else? Knight of Cups and Death. For some, could have experienced an ending in a relationship, romantic relationship, or even an ending in your work or your job. Yeah, so again, kind of tying in with that Five of Cups, Five of Pentacles. For some, it was financial loss. For some, it was an emotional loss. For some, it was both. And you just felt, oh my God, my throat, as I'm speaking, it just got cut out. Did y'all hear that? You just felt like so lost and uncertain with what the future held. And you're like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know where this is leading me. I don't know, dude. It's scary. It's stressful. I'm feeling overwhelmed. Feel like lack of sense of direction. So clarifying this Ace of Pentacles, the Devil. Ace of Pentacles and the Devil. That's a intense combination here. I would just suggest, if you're dealing with like contracts or anything like that, definitely like, you know what, Cancer? I'm a little puzzled, if you can tell by the look on my face. If there's, okay, let me just go with these cards. If there's something about this opportunity, if this is, what the fuck is this? It's like, you're gonna get, there's something about clarity here, okay? Page of Swords and the Sun, like, you're gonna be seeing something very clear. Okay, it's Ace of Pentacles, right? Looks like gold. If it's real gold, you'll know. If it's fake gold, if it's fool's gold, you'll soon find out. I'm just like, I'm wondering, are you just impatient with something? Seven of Pentacles reversed, like you're impatient, like you're willing to just give up and walk away from something. Are you rejecting this? Something about this new start that does require a lot of patience, a lot of consistency. There's something about attachment or control, or something maybe restricting you from this, or something getting in the way of this. Like, what is this Devil about? I'm gonna clarify that. Let's see, because I honestly I need more info on this Devil, because that's like, what could this be? Like, is there some sort of tie to this, or yeah, I obviously, my logic is trying to kick in, trying to make it make sense, but let's just try to get back to the intuition here. The Devil, we all know that's some negative shit. So I'm like, is there some sort of negativity or toxicity attached to this Ace of Pentacles? Is that something that you're like, okay, and if this is returning to something from your past, that would maybe explain why this Devil is out here, because like, do you really want to go back to something that was toxic? Maybe you have the opportunity to release or remove this toxicity. Is that the whole like second chance at something, or you have the opportunity to redo something or try again but do things differently with a different outcome? So maybe you have the chance to like clear out this negativity or this toxicity. Starving the Devil. What? Okay, anyways, why is the Devil here for Cancer? What's this Devil energy about? Spirit, can you tell me about the Devil regarding this Ace of Pentacles? Two of Cups. Okay, so this is about some sort of partnership. This is about some sort of relationship, connection that you feel tied to. I feel like there is some sort of bond. I feel bonded, whatever. You feel attached, you feel like attached to the hip, for some, attached to the hip. Or like there's this relationship, connection of some sort that you feel unable to break away from, or it's just like it's connected to this. Okay, what's this Devil for Cancer? There's something that needs to be removed or cleared out or cut out. Yeah. How this Devil, the Moon. They're like, what do we do about this Devil toxicity? The World. Nine of Wands, Two of Wands, and the Hermit. So you have a choice to make on if this is worth fighting for. So take your time. We have the Hermit, more Leo energy, Virgo and Leo. So clarifying this Devil. So you have some sort of new opening, new opportunity. It's new, but it's also not. Okay, it's a new start, but it's built off / based off / connected to something else that you've been a part of, that you've been struggling or having difficulty with breaking away from, moving away from. It's obviously been affecting you in some sort of way, heavily, emotionally, financially. It's been affecting your feels, it's been affecting your pockets, it's been affecting everything, okay? And so there's that new start, new, not really, but new. But there's still this underlying toxicity or like repetition of a cycle repeating. And this most likely, for the group I'm speaking to, is within some sort of partnership, some sort of relationship, connection, friendship, business, romance, I don't care. But so we have the World and the Moon coming out as well. So, and this is clear, this goes back to this new path, new beginning. This new beginning has the opportunity for you guys to clear out some sort of negativity or toxicity. You have a choice to make here. So at the bottom of the deck, Nine of Wands, is this worth the effort? Is this worth the fight? Is this worth the energy? Two of Wands, you got a decision. Is it? Is it not? Up to you. You got to think about it. Here with the Hermit, take your time, think it out, feel it out, consider both ways, both paths, possibilities. But basically, one path takes you to a new path, new direction, fresh, completely, and one path takes you to repeating an old cycle. So you either repeat a cycle or you branch off into a new direction. So and that's based off whatever you'd end up deciding. Then we have the Sun underneath that and the Hierophant and the Ten of Cups. So this might be affecting your home, your family, your relationships. This could be about again, marriage for some of you, potential for marriage. This is obviously about like your long-term happiness and your fulfillment. So that's what you do need to take into consideration about whatever you end up deciding about this new beginning, about this relationship. It affects your happiness. It affects your long-term happiness and your future completely. So there's a lot for you to think about. There's a lot for you to consider. Yeah. This is something that's weighing on you quite heavily in June. And right, going back to this whole Queen of Pentacles, Four of Cups, I'm putting energy into something, but I'm wondering, is it even worth it? Right? That's what I was saying at the beginning. And so Temperance, trying to just ride out the waves of being patient, just trying to have faith. Okay, so let me take a look into this Emperor and the Justice card and see kind of what's the outcome of this. However you end up deciding, what can you expect out of this, with, you know, ball in your court based off the things that are within your control. Because if you're dealing with other people, you can't control them, you can only control yourself. But based off where you will be going, let's see what you can expect. Okay, but it does seem like there's some sort of turn in the tides, or the tides are turning here. You're making demands, you're not asking, you're demanding, like you're in boss mode, so you better be taken serious. Talking about the Emperor and Justice for Cancer. Emperor and Justice for Cancer in June 2023. That's why with the Peacock, it's like really look at the finer details. Look like what's below the surface. Just because something appears to the eye all beautiful and colorful and great doesn't mean underneath mirrors that or is the same as that. So even like masks, be mindful of anything or anybody wearing a mask, or even if you're wearing a mask, right? If you're wearing a mask, that shit might slip off. So just saying. Anyways, Emperor and the Justice card. Why is this here? What do we need to know for Cancer in June regarding this Emperor and Justice? It's giving judge vibes. Like, I don't know why I'm getting judge vibes. Like a final verdict being made. The Emperor and Justice for Cancer. King of Cups. There's your energy. Emperor and the Justice card for Cancer in June. What do we need to know about this? Page of Wands. Ten of Pentacles. Anything else? All right, there we go. Where did it go? Where is it? The Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so I see you taking your time here. Five of Wands, Queen of Wands, Knight of Wands. Lots of fire popping up here. I'll get to that if we get the time for it. So here you are, Cancer. There's your energy with the King of Cups. You ultimately want what's best for everyone. King of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. You obviously want what's best for everyone, but you do need to put you first. And by you putting you first, that really just sets the bar straight. And, you know, it helps readjust some things. It helps readjust this foundation that is either shared or is a part of, you know, your day-to-day life. The Ten of Pentacles does rule even the home where you live, your money. So with that King of Pentacles, sorry, why am I saying Pentacles? King of Cups to the Page of Wands. This is like finding a positive resolution to Five of Wands, the conflict, the drama, the fighting, the stress, the tension. All right, we have the Queen of Wands. So this is you bringing your caring and compassionate and patient, caring nature. But like with the King of Cups and the Emperor, it's like you're not going to just let anybody take advantage of that or cross the boundaries or manipulate. But like this is you being able to kind of manipulate the outcome that you want of the situation. Yeah. Okay. And then we also have the Knight of Pentacles. So like this is something that's slowly taking place. So basically kind of to wrap up this reading, Cancer, it's like you have the chance to set things straight or get things on your terms so that everybody wins, so that everybody comes out a winner here. You're kind of like overwhelmed and nervous or scared, or you don't know if that's the right choice. Ultimately, you got to trust yourself and your judgment, your intuition. But I see that you have the potential, right? Can, may not, free will, circumstances change, things happen, your life is different than, you know, there's who knows how many people be listening to this, but whatever this devil is It depends on how big it is, depends on the circumstance. Okay, there's a lot of variations here. But you could be able to remove this darkness, hopefully for good. But it will require work. And if this is involving other people, it's got to be mutual. Either way, you basically will either repeat a cycle and find yourself here again, or you break the cycle and start a brand new one. So ultimately, that's what I'm seeing here. Is that either will the cycle repeat? Will the cycle repeat? Will it be broken? Well, time will tell, based off your actions, based off how things play out. But you got to trust yourself and trust your discernment and ask yourself those questions. And also just like thinking about, what do you want for your long-term happiness? What's going to make you the most happiest? And yeah. Okay, so I'm going to leave your reading here, Cancer. I hope this is helpful and insightful. Let me know if it was in the comments below. Leave a like, subscribe. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, the info's in the description box down below. Okay, Cancer? I'm going to let you guys go. Take it easy, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.